All right, special edition of Freeing All Minds equals Freeing Your Mind. I've got a friend here, and her name is Petrie. And yeah, she's been rocking with me since '06. You know, she's been one of my day ones here. You know what I mean? She's been rocking with me. And yeah, just wanted to introduce her into the show. And just having a great kickoff to the year. Just yeah, let's get into some reflections and freeing all minds equals freeing your mind. The usual tradition is just going into some texts and some liberating texts. I've been reading all day and recording all day and just listening to audiobooks. Psycho-Cybernetics by Maxwell Maltz. How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. You Were Born Rich by Bob Proctor. What else? The Art of Communication by Thich Nhat Hanh, which is amazing. Absolutely amazing. The Art of Communication by Thich Nhat Hanh is really amazing. What else? I've been reading physical books as well. Your Divine Human Blueprint by Julie Renee. Your Wish is Your Command. That's an audiobook by Kevin Trudeau. And Asking It is given by Esther Hicks and Abraham. And yeah, that's really been an amazing experience. Absolutely phenomenal books there. And it's really powerful to read over and over again. Yeah, and so that's how I've been spending a lot of my day, kind of sedentary. So I just before getting on here, I did like an hour and a half on the elliptical, and yeah, it was pretty cool. I did it on the highest setting, and for the longest time I could do it. And yeah, and as I was reading these books, though, the biofeedback I was getting was pretty revealing, and bad news of like just you've been sitting around all day and you're so young, and the good news is I look in my email and I see one of the prospective becoming like a tour guide in DC with this like Airbnb version of being like a tour guide called Cool Cousins. Shout out to them, and that's a very awesome project. I really respect what they're doing over there. They let me create my own map, and yeah, it's kind of like something that I know the city really well, and so it's pretty awesome that I get that opportunity to walk around and meet people and just make a little extra cheese for just basically hanging out, getting paid to hang out.
Oh, good, man. What's up, man?
Basically just getting paid to hang out. And so things are really flowing smoothly. Proclaiming Your Healing coming up here. I think February 2nd is the date. We're going to have a lot of people on the show. And yeah, it's going to be an amazing time preparing for that, really, getting ready for it. And I'm going to still be putting out weekly episodes of Freeing All Minds equals Freeing Your Mind. I pushed the time back to 9 p.m. instead of 8 p.m. It just feels better. 8 p.m. feels a little early. 9 p.m. feels more of the time to, settle down and really think, like, at least at the end of the day, it kind of I really want to convey the message of inspiring the viewer to think at the end of the day, what can I do to be the most free? At the end of the thought, what can I do to be the most free? Period. So I pushed it back to 9, beginning at 9. I don't even know unless I send you an invite and you become a part of the hangout, if you can just watch it streaming, because I see people streaming on YouTube, and it's not like a hangout where I can speak on it. I can maybe leave a comment. But, all right, so let's get into some texts. here. Let's see what we got on the recent Adobes. Oh yeah, we do have the Emerald tablet here. What else? What else? What else? The End of All Evil. And what feels better to you guys, the End of All Evil or the Emerald tablet? The Emerald tablet. All right, the Emerald tablet. Oh, this is amazing because I wanted to cover. I wanted to speak on just a whole bunch of different insights that have been coming through. Little phrases that triggered me, and so you got the Emerald tablet here. But the phrase specifically that I really wanted to speak on was actually went on live last October, or the October before last, and I basically just got told like you're gonna get blasted before you ever reach the top with what I do, and in terms of the message that resistance free earth exists, freedom exists, and all basically not necessarily in that tone, but from a very historical mode. And I realized to some extent that was true. Like there is a box, and there's different boxes and layers of thresholds and constructs that I was in at that time. And I'm happy I called the show and found out about them, because I mean it's insidious. It's tough to break, but it's once you do, it's just amazing. It's amazing to be here. And so and so like that brought me to like there's a historical validity in an integrity when you start really looking back at the different layers of just like the different layers of people in history and cultures. And I'm seeing there's things that are still basically have an iron grip over the present day that you would just think were just this doesn't count anymore, kind of vibe. I did a video reading some of this Emerald tablet. Went hard. I probably did like 42 pages. I want to see if I left the bookmark open so that I can see where I left off. It's only 48 pages. I don't know why I stopped reading. Probably stopped at page 11 if I had to guess. I had to absolutely guess. All right. I, death, come, and yet I remain not. For life eternal exists in the all. Turn off the camera since I'm going to be reading. Only an obstacle. I in the pathway, quick to be conquered by the infinite light. Awaken, O flame that burns ever inward. Flame forth and conquer the veil of the night. Then in the midst of the flames, in the darkness, grew there one that drove forth the night, flaming, expanding, ever brighter, until at last was nothing but light. Then spoke my guide, the voice of the Master. See your own soul as it grows in the light. Free now, forever, from the Lord of the night. Forward he led me through many great spaces, filled with the mysteries of the children of light. Mysteries that man may never yet know of until he, too, is a son of light. Backward then he led me into the light of the hall of the light. Knelt I then before the great masters, lords of all from the cycles above. Spoke he then with words of great power, saying, Thou hast been made free of the halls of Amenti. Choose thou thy work among the children of men. Spoke to me then the voice, Go, as ye will, so it be decreed. Master are ye of your destiny, free to take or reject at will. Take ye the power, take ye the wisdom, shine as a light among the children of men. Men, upward then. Led me the dweller dwelt. I again among children of men, teaching and showing some of my wisdom. Son of a light, of fire among men, now again I tread the path downward, seeking the light in the darkness of night. Hold ye and keep ye, preserve my record. Guide shall it be to the children of men. Emerald Tablet 3, the Key of Wisdom. It's kind of an odd proclamation. I, Thoth, the Atlantean. I think it's just a play on English here. I obviously don't take this for 100% truth, and don't take it for 100% false either. Be in that sovereign middle boundary. Give my wisdom, give of my knowledge, give of my power. Freely I give to the children of men. Give that they too might have wisdom to shine through the world from the veil of the night. Wisdom is power, and power is wisdom, one with each other, perfecting the whole. Be thou not proud, O man, in thy wisdom. Discourse with the ignorant as well as the wise. If one comes to the full knowledge, listen and heed, for wisdom is all. Keep thou not silent when evil is spoken, for truth like the sunlight shines above all. He who oversteppeth the law shall be punished, for only through law comes the freedom of men. Follow thine heart during thy lifetime. Do thou more than is commanded of thee. When thou hast gained riches, follow thou thine heart. For all these are of no avail if thine heart be weary. Diminish thou not the time of following thine heart. It is abhorred of the soul. They that are guided go not astray, but they that are lost cannot find a straight path. If thou go among men, make for thyself love, the beginning and end of the heart. If one cometh unto thee for counsel, let him speak freely, that the thing for which he hath come to thee may be done. If he hesitates to open his heart to thee, it is because thou judge, doeth the wrong. Repeat thou not extravagant speech, neither listen thou to it, for it is the utterance of one not in equilibrium. Speak thou not of it, so that he before thee may know wisdom. Silence is of great profit. An abundance of speech profiteth nothing. Exalt not thine heart above the heart of the children of men, lest it be brought lower than the dust. If thou be great among men, be honored for knowledge and gentleness. If thou seekest to know the nature of a friend, ask not his companion, but pass a time alone with him. Debate with him, testing his heart by his words and his bearing. That which goeth into the storehouse must come forth, and the things that are thine must be shared with a friend. Knowledge is regarded by the fool as ignorance, and the things that are profitable are to him hurtful. He liveth in death. It is therefore his food. The wise man let his heart overflow, but keep silent his mouth. O man, listen to the voice of wisdom. Listen to the voice of light. Mysteries there are in the cosmos that unveiled fill the world with their light. Let he who would be free from the bonds of darkness first divine the material from the immaterial, the fire from the earth. For know ye that as earth descends to earth, so also fire ascends onto fire and becomes one with fire. He who knows the fire that is within himself shall ascend into the eternal fire and dwell in it eternally. Fire, the inner fire, is the most potent of all force, for it overcometh all things and penetrates to all things of the earth. Man supports himself only on that which resists. So earth must resist man, else he existeth not. All eyes do not see with the same vision. For one an object appears of one form and color to a different eye of another. Also the infinite fire, changing from color to color, is never the same from day to day. Thus speak I, doth of my wisdom, for man is a fire burning bright through the night. Never is quenched the veil of the darkness, never is quenched by the veil of the night. Hark ye, O man, and list to this wisdom. Where do name and form cease? Only in consciousness. Invisible, an infinite force of radiance bright. The forms that ye create by brightening thy vision are truly effects that follow thy cause. Man is a star bound to a body, until in the end he is freed through his strife. Only struggle and toiling thy utmost shall the star within thee bloom out new life. He who knows the commencement of all things, free is his star from the realms of night. Remember, O man, that all which exists is only another form of that which exists not. Everything that is passing into yet another being. Everything that has being is passing to yet another being, and thou thyself art not an exception. Consider the law, for all is law. Seek not that which is not of the law, for such exists only in the illusions of the senses. Wisdom cometh to all her children, even as they cometh unto wisdom. All through the ages, the light has been hidden. Awake, O man, and be wise. Deep in the mysteries of life have I traveled, seeking and searching for that which is hidden. List thee, O man, and be wise. Far neath the earth crust, in the halls of Amenti, mysteries I saw that are hidden from men. Oft have I journeyed the deep hidden passage, looked on the light that is life among men. There neath the flowers of life ever living, searched I the hearts and the secrets of men. Found I that man is but living in darkness. Light of the great fire is hidden within. Before the lords of hidden Amenti learned I the wisdom I give unto men. Masters are they of the great secret wisdom, brought from the future of infinity's end. 7 are they, the lords of Amenti, overlords they of the children of morning, sons of the cycles, masters of wisdom. Formed are not, they are as the children of men. 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8, 9 are the titles of the masters of men. That's interesting because it talks about, in Lord of the Rings, they talk about the 9. That's interesting. Far from the future, formless yet forming. Came, they are as teachers for the children of men. Live they forever, yet not of the living. Bound not to life and yet free from death. Rule they forever with infinite wisdom. Bound yet not bound to the dark halls of the death. Life they have in them, yet life that is not life. Free from all the lords of the all. Forth from them came forth the Logos, instruments They have power o'er all. Vast is their countenance, yet hidden in smallness, formed by forming, known yet unknown. Three holds the key of all hidden, magic, creator, he of the halls of dead, sending forth power, shrouding with darkness, binding the souls of the children of men, sending the darkness, binding the soul force, director of negative to the children of men. For is he who looses the power, Lord, he of life to the children of men. Light is the body, flame is his countenance, freer of souls to the children of men. 5 is the master, Lord of all magic, key to the word, that resounds among men. 6 is the Lord of light, the hidden pathway, part of the souls of the children of men. 7 is he who's the Lord of vastness, master of space and the key of the times. 8 is he who orders the progress, weighs and balances the journey of men. 9 is the Father, vast he of countenance, forming and changing from out of the formless. Meditate on the symbols I give thee. Keys are they, though hidden from men. Reach ever upward, O soul of the morning. Turn thy thoughts upward to the light and to life. Find in the keys of the numbers I bring thee. Light on the pathway from life unto life. Seek ye with wisdom. Turn thy thoughts inward. Close not the mind of the flower of light. Place in thy body a thought-formed picture. Think of the numbers that lead thee to life. Clears the pathway to he who has wisdom. Open the door to the kingdom of light. Pour forth the flame as the sun of the morning. Shut out the darkness and live in the day. Take thee, O man, as part of thy being, the 7 who are but not as they seem. Opened, O man, have I my wisdom. Follow the path and the way I have led. Masters of wisdom, son of the morning, light and life to the children of men. Starry Night by Vincent van Gogh. That is amazingly beautiful. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. I read 3 pages in like 10 minutes. These are some tall pages. This is like a tablet. Alright. So we're in a new chapter. Alright, we're on the 4th tablet. The Spaceborn. Listen ye, O man, to the voice of wisdom. Listen to the voice of Thoth, the Atlantean. Freely I give you thee of my wisdom gathered from the time and space of this cycle. Master of mysteries, son of the morning, Thoth, the leader of men, is of all. Long time ago, I in my childhood lay neath the stars on long-buried Atlantis, dreaming of mysteries far above men. Then in my heart grew there a great longing to conquer the pathway that led to the stars. Year after year I sought after wisdom, seeking new knowledge, following the way, until at last my soul, in great travail, broke from its bondage and bounded away. Free was I from bondage of earth men, free from the body, I flashed through the night. Unlocked at last for me was the star space. Free was I from the bondage of night. Now to the end of space sought I wisdom, far beyond knowledge or finite man. Far into space, my soul traveled freely into infinity's circle of light. Strange, beyond knowledge, were some of the planets, great and gigantic, beyond dreams of men. Yet found I law in all of its beauty, working through them and among them as here among men. Flashed forth my soul through infinity's beauty. Far through space I flew with my thoughts. Rested I there on a planet of beauty. Strains of harmony filled all the air. Shapes there were, moving in order, great and majestic as stars in the night, mounting in harmony, ordered equilibrium, symbols of the cosmic, like unto law. Many the stars I passed in my journey, many the races of men on their worlds, some reaching high stars of the morning, some falling low in the blackness of night. each and all of them struggling upward, gaining the heights and plumbing the depths, moving at times in realms of brightness, living through darkness, gaining the light. Know, O man, that light is thine heritage. Know that darkness is only a veil. Sealed in thine light in thine heart is brightness eternal, waiting the moment of freedom to conquer, waiting to rend the veil of the night. Some I found who had conquered the ether, free of space where they were wild, free of space where they, while yet they were men, using the force that is the foundation of all things. Far in space constructed they a planet, drawn by the force that flows through the all, condensing, coalescing the ether into forms that grew as they willed, outstripping in science. They, all of the races, mighty in wisdom, sons of the stars. Long time I paused, watching their wisdom. Saw them create from out of the ether cities gigantic of rose and gold, formed forth from the primal element, base of all matter, the ether far flung. Far in the past, they had conquered the ether, freed themselves from the bondage of toil, formed in their mind only a picture and swiftly created. It grew. Forth then my soul sped throughout the cosmos, seeing ever new things and old, learning that man is truly a space born, a son of the sun, a child of the stars. Know ye, old men, know ye, O man, whatever from you inhabit, surely is one with the stars. Your bodies are nothing but planets revolving around their central suns. When you have gained the light of all wisdom, free shall you be to shine in the ether, one of the suns that light outer darkness, one of the space-born grown into light. Just as the stars in time lose their brilliance, light passing from them into the great source. So, O man, thy soul passes through and onward, leaving behind the darkness of night, formed forth from the primal ether, filled with the brilliance that flows from the source, bound by the ether coalesced around. Yet ever it flames until at last it is free. Lift up your flame from out of the darkness, fly from the night, and ye shall be free. Traveled I through the space-time, knowing my soul at last was set free, knowing that now might I pursue wisdom, until at last I passed to a plane, hidden from knowledge, known not to wisdom, extension beyond all that we know. Now, oh man, when I had this knowing, happy my soul grew, for now I was free. Listen, you space-born, listen to my wisdom. Know ye not that ye too will be free? Listen ye again, O man, to my wisdom, that hearing ye too might live and be free. Not of the earth are ye, earthy, but child of the infinite cosmic light. Now to you I give knowledge, freedom to walk in the path I have trod, showing you truly how by my striving I trod the path that leads to the stars. Know your bondage. Know how to free yourself from the toils. Out of the darkness you shall rise upward, one with the light and one with the stars. Follow the path ever of wisdom. Only by this can you rise from below. Ever man's destiny leads him onward into the curves of infinity's all. Know yourself, O man, that all space is ordered. Only by order are you one with the all. Order and balance are the law of the cosmos. Follow, and ye shall be one with the all. He who would follow the pathways of wisdom, open must be the flower of life, extending his consciousness out of the darkness, flowing through time and space and the all. Know ye, O man, that all space is ordered. Only by order are ye one with the all. Order and balance are the law of the cosmos. Follow, and ye shall be one with the all. He who would follow the pathway of wisdom, open must be to the flower of life, extending his consciousness out of the darkness, flowing through time and space and the all. Deep in the silence, first you must linger until at last you are free from desire, free from the longing to speak in the silence, conquer by silence, the bondage of words, abstaining from eating until ye have conquered the desire for food. That is bondage of the soul. Right, Petrie? Then lie ye down in the darkness. Close your eyes of the rays of the light. Center the soul force in the place of thine consciousness, shaking it free from the bonds of the night. Place in thy mind, place the image thou desirest. Picture the place thou desirest to see. Vibrate back and forth with thy power. Loosen the soul from out of its night. Fiercely must thou shake with all of thy power until at last the soul shall be free. Mighty beyond words is the flame of the cosmic, hanging in plains, unknown to man. Mighty and balanced, moving in order, music of harmonies, far beyond man, speaking with music, singing with color. Flame from the beginning of eternity's all. Spark of the flame art thou, O my children, burning with color, living with music. Listen to the voice and thou shalt be free. Consciousness free is fused with the cosmic, one with the order and the law of all. Knew ye not, man, that out of the darkness light shall flame forth, a symbol of all. Pray ye this prayer for attaining wisdom. Pray for the coming of all, of light to the all. Mighty spirit of light that shines through the cosmos, draw my flame closer in harmony to thee. Lift up my fire from out of the darkness, magnet of fire that is one with the all. Lift up my soul, thou mighty and potent. Child of the light, turn not away. Draw me in, power to melt in thy furnace. One with all things and all things in one, fire of the life strain, and one with the brain. The belly brain. When ye have freed thy soul from its bondage, know that for ye that darkness is gone. Ever through space you may seek wisdom, bound not by fetters forged in flesh. Onward and upward into the morning. Free flash, O soul, the realms of light. Move thou in order, move thou in harmony. Free shalt move with children of light. Seek you and know you, my key of wisdom. Thus, O man, you shall surely be free. I think that's a great way to round off the show. I don't want to push Google Hangouts further than this, actually. And yeah, you know, that's going to be freeing all minds equals freeing yours, wholeflections.com. Say what's up, Petrie. Huh? I feel like I'm holding a doll. You know she's alive? Say what's up, girl. I just wanted to make sure y'all knew that she was alive for me. Peace.